Hello there, Chris Stine, President, LA Firemen's Relief Association, here to talk to you a little bit about deductibles today to make a little bit more sense of how those work. Here at LAFRA, you enjoy a rich PPO medical plan, and in that medical plan, we pay most of our benefits at 100% with a small $15 copay. Here at LAFRA, you will not have to meet a deductible for your plan benefits to kick in. We actually only have a $250 deductible, but that only applies to inpatient hospital stays. In some cases, you can even go out of network and pay a $30 copay and still enjoy 100%, 90% of that total bill. Now, the difference now with a high deductible plan, what makes the big comparison or the big difference in that is that high deductible plan has to meet what's called a deductible. For a single party, so you're by yourself on the plan, you have to meet a $1,500 deductible. If you're a family, you're required to meet a $3,000 deductible. Now let's go back to the deductible that has to be met. What does that actually mean for the consumer? What that means is that all of your expenses are coming out of your own pocket until you meet that deductible, then the insurance actually takes over. Well, here's something else that most people don't realize is those deductibles reset every single year. So what that means is that once you meet that deductible and that plan year is over, the next year you start all over again. You have to meet those deductibles before your insurance actually would apply to any of your expenses. And that's only the deductible that you're responsible. There's one other piece to that, what's called co-insurance. And when we're talking about co-insurance, you know, LA Firemen's Relief Association pays almost everything in network at 100%. And even if you decide to go out of network, we still pay much of our benefits at 100%, sometimes 90%, and you can enjoy a $15 copay for in-network benefits and a $30 copay for any out-of-network benefits. So let's compare that to a high deductible HSA plan in that all the in-network benefits typically are paid at 90%, and then they cost share with the member and they have to pay at 10% of all those expenses after they meet a deductible. So now let's talk about if you decide to go to out-of-network doctor, right, outside the network, and you're in a high deductible plan, typically that's anywhere from 50% to 70%, right? So that means you're responsible for 50% of the bill, 30% of the bill, anywhere in between, you're going to be responsible for that. And if you look at medical costs today, if you go to the doctor, you're hospitalized, you break your leg, your spouse has a baby, is in the hospital for a few days, maybe with a C-section, you can imagine $20, $30, $40, $50,000. Imagine having to pay right out of pocket $2, $3, $4, $5, $10,000, and that's what some of these co-insurance requirements are, up to $10,000 per year for any out-of-network service, and that resets every single year. Now remember, LA Firemen's Relief, very simple. You pay either a $15 copay or a $30 copay. Most benefits paid at 100%, 90%. So your out-of-pocket expense is going to be very low. Your exposure to ever having to pay a lot out of pocket is very low being on the PPO with LA Firemen's Relief versus a high deductible plan. Annual checkups are what's called preventative care. And preventative care, those don't apply. So you pay $0 to go get an annual checkup. And if you're single, premium every month is $0. Even if you want to add a spouse or a partner on the plan, it's still $0. And if you end up having a family, right now you can have a low premium of
$34.98
per paycheck to have your entire family, 1 kid, 3 kids, 10 kids, doesn't matter.
$34.98
check. My father is a retired firefighter, been retired for 10 years, so I was born into Los Angeles Firemen's Relief PPO Medical. And so I've enjoyed the medical plan since I was a kid. Obviously grew up in the fire service, obviously got married, I have 2 girls now, so I have a family. And what really kind of made it come full circle for me of why not only I enjoy the Firefighters Relief Association PPO Medical, but why I've sat on the board now and a trustee for 17 years. And my wife, when we were having our first child, the pregnancy was very, very high risk. We had multiple doctors. She had a lot of complications during pregnancy, and we were able to seek out the best doctors available, not only a regular OB, we had a high-risk OB, we were going to some of the finest hospitals that this country has to offer. And it was just peace of mind, not only for me, but for my wife, that we were getting good care. And you know, we had a lot of touch and go there during pregnancy. We weren't sure how the outcome was going to be of our first, but everything was fine. She came out healthy. She was preemie, 5 pounds was her birth weight, but now she's flourishing, doing great. And our second child wasn't a great experience either. That one was challenging, but again, having that peace of mind that your medical coverage is going to be handled. Not only are you seeing the finest doctors, but your out-of-pocket expense is very, very low. For all that treatment, we didn't have any kind of significant medical costs. So that is comforting, knowing that you have a plan that not only is going to take care of you, but that there's people actually overseeing that plan that work with you, that know you. And that's what's unique about our plan, is that we have firefighters actually making the changes, making the decisions on what we do with the plan. And those requests come in from us, the members, right? And then we can actually make those changes through our firefighters who are managing that plan. It's another layer of attention and of peace of mind that you have people looking out for you that are advocates for your health care.